Alrighty, hello and good afternoon, Melinda. How are you today?
Great. How are you
Uh,
today?
I'm doing amazing, and I'm looking at my camera, and I look to be frozen, so I apologize for that. My camera's a little bit glitchy this morning, but let's go ahead and proceed. Melinda, if you don't mind, I would love for you to tell me a little bit about your professional experience.
Most of my experience is customer focused, right on the phone, working through solutions and problems from customers from a technical standpoint. And then because I have an analytical mind, it really works well having to work with customers on the phone so that I can actually take them through a process of how to identify how we can provide solutions to them, whether it be equipment or service.
Absolutely. And thank you for sharing your introduction with me, Melinda. Now, we were having a great conversation on the phone earlier. And while I was describing the position to you, you mentioned, hey, Darlene, I've more or less done a position just like this in my last role. So if you don't mind, tell me a little bit about what your day-to-day looked like at your last position.
Well, it was a position where I was calling contractors,
Mhm.
and they were not just in HVAC; they were in landscaping, they were in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning. I was working with small businesses, deciphering what was going on in their business and how to promote them going forward on their presence to their customer base. So
Absolutely.
that's what I was doing.
Amazing. And were those communications with the clients or customers, was that in person, email, over the phone? What did that look like?
No, it was inside selling. So it was
Gotcha.
email, it was phone work, and that's yeah.
That's the
And
majority
then
of communication.
yeah.
Mhm. Yep. And I'm sorry, you're going to add something else to that. What was that?
Well, you process orders as well.
Absolutely. Yep. So you're familiar with the order processing, you're in taking the order and being there all through fruition. So that's amazing. Now, in reference to customer service, because you have extensive experience in customer service, so I want to know, what does customer service mean to you?
Um, First of all, you have to be pleasant. You have to be able to listen to what the customer is saying. And you need to be able to lead them into once you identify what the conversation is about between you and them, then you need to be able to know how to take them through the process. If they're going to order, if they need repair, they need rebates, if they need a service level agreement, depending on what it is they need, if they need an installer, if they need someone to come out on a certain scheduling time, those are the kinds of experiences that I have.
Amazing. And I'm happy that you have the exposure on your end with, those type of communications. And I apologize, I keep freezing on my end, but that again, you have those transferable skills for positions such as this. Now, in reference to any time you'll be needing off, do you need any time off the next 30 days at all?
July 21st, 9 o'clock
July
dental
21st.
appointment that I do every 3 months.
Absolutely. We can definitely honor that as there we have that advanced time to know and have someone to cover if we proceed with the position. But to wrap up this interview, my last question, Melinda, as far as starting a new position, how soon were you looking to start?
I'm open to start in this month.
Mhm. Awesome. Now, if my client were looking to ask you to start right away, would you be available for that?
Yes, I could.
Amazing. Well, Melinda, I just want to thank you for the time that you spent with me this
Thank you.
afternoon. If you don't mind, stay with me on this recording. I want to chat with you really quickly before we disconnect.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.